used or repossessed car, Automart na yan. Hi, I'm Kyle Young and welcome to another Automart.ph vlog. Dumadami na ang mga Chinese brands dito sa Philippines and sumikat na sila Geely, Cherry at kung ano-ano pa. Pero may isang brand na sumisikat na rin ngayon and it's something that we really need to take note of. It is the Changan brand. And today, titingnan natin itong Changan CS75 Plus, ang SUV ng Changan na halos kasing laki na ng mga mid-size SUV pero kasing presyo pa rin ng mga subcompact SUVs. Ang Changan CS75 Plus is officially a compact SUV. Pero sa harap pa lang makikita mo na kung gaano kalaki ang kotseng ito. It really is somewhat closer to a mid-size SUV na. And this is the biggest in its class when it comes to these compact SUVs. Now, pag tinignan mo yung design niya, yung styling niya, it's one of the most aggressive designs and it's definitely very sharp looking. Pag tingnan mo yung hood niya, ang daming lines, yung mga creases, yung mga lines, all very sharp. Even yung grille mo, it's actually very similar to the spindle grille that Lexus has been using. Yung Changan badge mo naman, okay, may ibang magtataka, Acura ba yan? Parang binaliktad. Well, rather similar actually. But anyway, I really like the look. There's also an S badge right here. Pag tinignan mo rin, etong chrome piece na ito, it actually connects the two daytime running lights on either edges of the car. And these are full LEDs. And you also have LED headlights. Dito sa baba, although meron kang fog lights, yung housing niya, it has a lot of fake vents. But for the styling of this car, I think pagbibigyan na natin dahil ang ganda talaga tingnan. Dito naman sa tabi ng kotse, dito mas na-accentuate kung gaano kalaki ang CS75 Plus ng Changan. Because just look at the length of it, it is really, really long. Then your rims, they might be 18 inches, pero sa laki nitong kotse na to, I think if you want to put 20-inch rims in this one, you can easily do so and magiging bagay pa rin siya dito sa kotse. Yung wing mirrors mo naman, they are black painted, so technically parang two-tone itong kotseng ito. Tapos meron ka ring repeaters on it, tapos may camera rin dito. Puntahan natin kung ano yan mamaya. Dito meron ka ring S badge and all of this faux carbon fiber trim. Fenders mo, medyo flared siya. Tapos again, ang daming lines dito. Red accents rin sa baba. Tapos may roof rail ka sa taas. And you also have a really, really big panoramic sunroof doon sa taas. Sa gulod ng CS75, daming nangyayari dito. So meron kang faux carbon fiber wing sa taas with nung dalawang third brake light mo doon. Siyempre yung badge mo na napakaganda. It's not too big. Rear wiper and yung ilaw mo, ang ganda ng shape niya. It really reminds me of a lot of Audi SUVs like the Audi Q5 for example. Dito, Changan badge, CS75 Plus badge, reflectors, and two real dual exhaust pipes. Now, pag binuksan mo to, wala kang power tailgate, pero okay lang yan, madali pa rin naman buksan. And dito, space mo malaki rin, and you can even fold the second row seats flat, giving you a fully flat loading area. Tapos, pag binuksan mo yung false floor, meron kang tools and space saver spare tire. Makina naman ng Changan CS75 Plus ay also a 1.5-liter engine that makes 178 horsepower and 265 Nm of torque. And unlike most of the competitors, hindi ito naka-CVT, hindi rin ito naka-dual clutch. This is just your conventional automatic. Now, maraming magtatanong, bakit pa puro 1.5-liter ang makina nitong mga Chinese cars? Well, meron kasing mga tax breaks and tax incentives, or rather, hindi ka magbabayad ng specific amount of tax pag 1.5-liter and below ang displacement mo. Kaya huwag ka na maghanap ng iba pa dahil malakas na rin naman ang mamakina na ito. Sa loob naman ng Changan CS75 Plus, siguradong hindi mo iisipin na Chinese car ito dahil napakaganda talaga ng interior nito. Now, I review a lot of cars, premium and everyday cars, and the closest car na maiisip ko dito is the Lexus RX 350. Yung leather na ginagamit yung materials dito sa upuan, pati yung lambot niya and just the general quality of the interior of this car is really up to the level ng mga Lexus na. Dito na lang, pindutin natin dito sa dashboard, napakalambot, mas makapal pa yun in fact than in some Mercedes-Benz cars and even dito sa tabi. And I'm really, really liking the two-tone red and black interior of this. Steering wheel mo, naka-leather rin, multi-function with some piano black accents and pwede mo i-adjust to ng tilt and telescoping para kahit maikli ang mga braso mo, kayang-kaya pa rin abutin ang manibela ng Changan CS75 Plus mo. By the way, balik tayo sa seats. 6-way power adjustable dito sa driver side pero manual lang dyan sa passenger. screen mo naman, instrument cluster mo, is a 7-inch screen na nagbabago rin yung cluster depending on if you put this car in eco mode, normal mode, or sport mode, which can be controlled by the dials dito sa gitna. Yung center screen naman is a 12-inch touchscreen which is rather responsive, but wala siyang Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. But meron naman siya nung parang cellphone link thingy that is actually pretty okay to use. Yung mga touch points mo dito, lahat naka-leather padded rin, soft touch materials rin siya. Pati yung AC controls mo, kahit na walang physical buttons, meron siyang haptic touch, haptic feedback. That way, alam mo kung ano napipindot mo, and nandoon rin yung push button start mo. Dito sa gitna, may USB port ka, 12-volt outlet, regular shifter. Ito lang yung medyo sablay kasi napakaraming piano black. So, they are scratch magnets. Konting mga singsing mo lang kahit kukumunga, baka makagasgas na dyan. But still, nonetheless, very, very good cabin space. And you also have 2 cup holders na maliit dito sa gitna. Cooled na center armrest, center glove box, center storage bin, and meron ka rin jug holder sa tabi. Other features that this car has include hill descent control or hill hold assist. You also get an electronic parking brake, 360-degree camera, hindi lang yung regular na reverse camera. Meron ka ring 6 airbags with this car. Pagdating mo naman sa likod ng Changan CS75 Plus, the Lexus RX 350 experience continues until here. Because pareho sa harap, napaka-premium ng interior mo. So dito sa tabi, karamihan ng kotse, okay, malambot yung pindutan sa harap, pero dito matigas na. Dito sa Changan, malambot pa rin. So very, very premium yung seats mo rin. Napaka-premium niya. Gusto mo sumakay ng 3 tao dito, kaya din dahil flat yung floor, tapos maluwag and wide yung kotse. And then for your toys naman, meron ka 2 air vents, USB port, 2 map pocket, and meron ka ring center armrest, pero wala ka nga lang cup holder dito. Yun lang, pero may jug holder naman sa tabi. Now, kung gusto mo ng extra comfort, this is one of the few cars in its class na hilain mo lang tong lever sa likod and you can actually recline, and it is a pretty good amount of recline. Plus, you're also gonna be very happy dito dahil meron ka nung big panoramic sunroof sa taas. So drive na natin ang Changan CS75 Plus. Now this car, pag kinumpara mo siya sa ibang mga compact crossover SUVs in this price point, whether it be the Chinese ones or hindi Chinese ones, this is among the most comfortable out there. Yung suspension niya, napakalambot, both the front and rear. And yung front, hindi masyadong maalon. Ang problema yung likod. Napaka-alon niya. So alam mo yung feeling na kunyari, hindi na masyadong sariwa yung mga shock absorbers mo. Medyo ganun siya, pero hindi naman ganun kalala. Vibration-wise, medyo pumapasok yung vibration into the cabin, so medyo ramdam mo siya, especially kung may mga rumble strips or may mga lubak sa kalsada. But again, it's not really something that will bother you because everything else about the car is pretty good naman. In terms of handling, syempre, since it's a comfort-oriented car, while it is still rather composed in corners, you know that it's not really meant to be driven hard. Kumbaga, yung aggressive looks niya on the outside doesn't really match the driving dynamics because it is a much more less aggressive and more comfort-tuned vehicle. So you do not want to take this car to another tanay, especially kung meron kang mga kakilala or kasakay na car sick, naka-car sick, yun, na motion sickness. The Changan CS75 is probably not the car for you. But pag sa city driving lang, yung takbong chubby lang, napakaganda talaga ng suspension. Sunod naman, pag-usapan natin ang steering. Napakagaan talaga ng steering ng Changan CS75 Plus, especially sa city. Pero pag nilagay mo siya sa sport mode, bumibigat siya. Now, paano pag gusto mo yung transmission mo naka-tune na mas sporty pero yung steering mo mas magaan pa rin para ka naka-eco mode? Well, you can just go inside your infotainment screen and pwede mo siya palitan doon. Pwede mo i-customize na transmission is sporty but the steering is still light. So it's up to you na kung paano mo siya gusto i-mix and match, pero at least pwede mo siyang gawin doon. What about power naman? Put this car in eco mode, mas naglalag yung throttle. Put it in normal mode, it's rather okay. But put this car into sport mode and it will really tighten up the throttle response. The only thing though is that kahit naka-sport mode na siya, meron pa rin konting delay doon sa throttle response mo. So pag tinapakan mo, hesitate siya for like 1 second or 3/4 of a second bago aarangkada yung kotse. But once sumipa na talaga yung power, you know it has a lot of power. But when you do go on to higher speeds though, tire noise really does creep into the cabin. So mas naririnig mo yung gulong mo. Although wind noise, yung aerodynamics nitong kotse, siguro maganda ang pagkagawa dahil halos walang pumapasok na wind noise sa kotse na to. Fuel economy, importante yan ngayon. In the city, you can do around 9.5 kilometers per liter. That is with the moderately light traffic. So I assume when you do go up to EDSA rush hour traffics, bababa yan to around 8 kilometers per liter. Pero pagdating naman sa highway, you can do around 13 kilometers per liter, which is about the same as its other compact SUV counterpart. More things to talk about dito sa CS75 would be the seats. So na-mention ko kanina, it's very similar to the seats na makukuha mo sa mga Lexus RX 350 which cost what? 5 million plus na. And they simply are incredibly comfortable, especially for city trips. One thing that it does not have though is a lumbar support. And nafe-feel ko nga talaga dito sa lower back ko, medyo kulang yung lumbar support niya. So pag na-drive mo to ng sobrang pangmalayuan, baka kukulangin ka sa konting lumbar support. But kung hindi ka naman masyadong maselan with that, the rest of the seat, the thigh support, the bolstering, the softness, the perforation, they're all perfect. So I really do love these seats. So na-mention ko nga na medyo malaki tong kotse na to, it's a mid-size SUV. Ang tanong, mahirap ba siya i-drive inside the city? Well, actually no. Kasi kung nagda-drive ka in a straight line, doesn't matter naman yung size ng car. Pero pag dinala mo to sa mga eskinita, merong 360-degree view camera na kahit na hindi ganun kalinaw yung resolution, overall yung nakikita mo, pati yung top-down view mo is more than enough. Tapos ang maganda pa dito, if you're going below 30 kilometers per hour, tapos mag-signal ka either to the left or right, may camera dito sa screen that will show you the front right or the front left side of your car, yung mga camera na pinakita ko kanina doon sa side mirror. That way, hindi ka tatama kahit sa mga bangketa. And parking this car, of course, is also really easy because of the same aforementioned cameras. Presyo naman, ang Changan CS75 Plus comes in at 1.379 million pesos. And I think that this is one of the most underrated compact SUVs in the class. So kung naghahanap ka ng isang compact SUV na you want a little bit more space and kinokonsidera mo na rin the likes of the Geely Ascara, the Ford Territory, or even the Chery Tiggo 7 Pro, Corolla Cross even, subcompact na nga yun, and the all-new Honda HR-V, all within around this price range, then you should also, before buying any of those, consider the Changan CS75 Plus. And there we have it, the Changan CS75 Plus. Ano sa tingin nyo? Nagustuhan niyo ba ang kotse na to? Comment down below. Personally, I really like this car. Now, once again, this has been Kyle Leong from Automart.ph, and we will see each other again in the next Automart.ph vlog. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and also share our video para mas marami pang makakita. Thanks for watching.